hesitation. He runs the PA system every Sunday, even though, sometimes we got to do that to him, but he runs it, and he doesn't give us any talk back about it. And he is about to, yes, he plays the drums sometimes, and he's about to attend Fort Valley State University. I'm extremely proud of him and all of his accomplishments and just the person he's becoming. He's not a follower. He makes his own decisions, good or bad. He makes them himself. It's not because somebody told him to do it. And I love that about him. He gets on my nerves sometimes, but he still won't leave my house. I want to present to some and introduce to others Darius Howard Tucker.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, no.
I recently graduated from the There High School. This fall, I'm attending Fort Valley State University, Wildcat Country. Okay. I just wanted to talk about a few things, a few obstacles, and a few tips that I learned going to Fort Valley. Going to Thero. I'm sorry.
That's right.
First tip. Stay focused. I've heard that so much. Stay focused, stay focused. Stay focused on the prize. My prize is being successful, beating out the odds. For a young black man, you don't really hear about young black men doing things. At least they don't put it in the public.
Right.
Nobody really hears about it. We're known as people that sit in jails, that do wrong. So that's what I want to do. I stay focused because when I didn't stay focused, I seen a big change. Everybody seen it in me. Everybody seen that I was messing up. Getting C's. I don't need C's. Getting C's in classes. Being okay with being mediocre. Not wanting to excel. That was a big thing for me. I can say what really pushed me through high school was the fact that some of my friends were excelling and I was just in the back. I was in the back. I was at the bottom of my class when I first started. Out of 45, I was probably 35 out of 45 students. It hurt me because when you see some of your closest friends getting awards and being recognized, but it's like with you, it's like nobody knows who you are because you don't let it be known. You never let it be known. That's the biggest thing that hurt me. But when I say stay focused, I mean stay focused on what you want to do in life. When I say stay focused on what you want to do in life, any goals, any goals you want to accomplish, keep working. It's never too late. It's never too late. Any age, it's never too late. I'm not perfect. I have a lot of issues, I can say.
Amen.
One, my attitude.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've learned. I'm not sure here.
You know how to hang outside the house.
But my attitude, I'm still working on it. I was much worse. When I started my 9th grade year, I didn't care. What is school? Who cares? I was living off the fact that my sister is in college. She's gonna graduate. Okay, she's graduating. She graduated from college. She's doing something. She made it look so easy, which means I didn't put in the hard work in order to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. So every year, I kept working. I wrote down changes that I need to make until make for myself. I needed a little more drive. I needed somebody that would push me harder. And that's when I started to seek help from teachers. I started to seek help from the principal. I went to my administrator's office every day.
You have to go get him.
Yeah, they tell me how I'm doing. And as I finished through high school, I'm proud of myself because I know what I did before. I can't take it back, but I learned from it. staying focused. I did a lot of work. I made, this year was probably my hardest year. Senior year was probably my hardest year just for the fact that I got a little senioritis.
Yeah.
You don't want to do no work. You're a senior, you finna graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Until certain teachers hit you and they tell you, you don't do my work.
I will fail you.
I will fail you.
I will fail you.
And that's what really hit me. My first semester, I got 1 C. I was mad at that C. My mama always told me, if you work hard, if you work as hard as you could for that C, I'm satisfied. So my last semester in high school, I started to push. I started to work hard. I started working harder, studying more, since I had to get study habits. And as far as even looking at colleges, it hit me. It just hit me that life is real. I gotta grow up.
Yeah.
I haven't grew up all. I still act like a kid. I can be irresponsible about things, but I'm learning. So when I first started applying for college, I didn't get accepted to a lot because my grades, as far as, I just looked at the fact that if I did 1 good semester of high school, I get accepted. But when I started getting called and admissions people were telling me, oh, I can't accept you. You don't have the right grades to get in. In which I was big-headed. You know, through 9th grade, I was always an extracurricular type guy. I didn't really care about classes. All I wanted to do was play in the band.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I cared about. Till it started hitting you that band ain't life. You know, it's more to life than that. You know, you get older, you want to make money, you want to be successful. And I started doing a lot of research. And statistics are really bad for, say, my color. We're not really declared the smartest people, you know, because we make mistakes just like any other race. All people, we make mistakes. But when I started to really understand what I mean, what it meant to stay focused, I started to see better changes in myself. And even as far as being a leader, I was at my cousin's graduation. He graduated from Ron Clark Academy. And this little 8th grade boy said, I am me, and that's all I want to be. And he said, nobody can be you better than you.
That's right.
Yep.
You will never in your life know your full, nobody will ever know your full potential but you.
That's right.
Nobody knows what you can do if you're not putting in the work to do it. My teacher always told me, Mr. Lamb, my favorite teacher, he always told me, nobody wants to be around losers. Nobody wants to be around a loser. And I started seeing that as I started hanging around the wrong crowd, I started to act like them. You know, I did a lot of stuff. I can't do a lot. I skipped school before. I ain't never skipped school in my life. Skipping school, don't feel like going to school.
What?
Why? But at the moment, I wasn't thinking. I was just like, okay, just want to graduate. Don't mean nothing. So colleges, they sent me letters and they say, you need your final transcript. If your grades are not good, we can't admit you. We can't let you into our college. You know, I had a lot of potential, but I feel like I haven't worked harder. I haven't worked as hard as I could.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I had to learn. Hard work beats talent any day. If you can be the smartest person, but if you don't work hard, nobody will know, nobody will care. And my favorite, I always dreamed of owning my own business. I'm going to school for agriculture. You know, a lot of people tell me, oh, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I want to feed the world. So, even doing agriculture engineering, I have to have the knowledge to do it. You have to be determined. Anything you do, you have to be determined. You have to want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to sell it.
Yeah, you better say that.
And
You gotta want to.
with agriculture engineering, if I don't work hard at it, what am I going to do for people? I have to work. Work never stops. Work never stops. Work will never stop. Anybody. If you want anything you want to do, you have to work hard at it.
That's right, man.
For example, I was in the band. I was a snare drummer. When I came in with the mindset to be better than anybody. You know, my dad tell me that if you're not gonna try to be the best at it, don't do it. I came in 9th grade year, worked hard. By my second semester, I became section leader. All through high school, I always try to be better. Always try to be the best. Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. Being the best at whatever you do. I don't want to be remembered as the person who was last. I don't want to be remembered as the person who was second. I want to be remembered as the person who was first. I want whatever, anything I do, any sport, anything I ever did, I always wanted to be best at it. Because if you're not the best, second place is not an option for me. That's me. Second place is not an option. I don't sit well with second place. So in general, in order to stay focused, in order to keep striving to work hard, I had to find things that helped me to work hard. I had to find people that would help me work hard. Teachers. I had a teacher, my favorite teacher, Mr. Salters. I was in a mentoring program. It was called BFC, Brothers for Change. And he promoted positive things, non-violence, working hard, because just like he told me, in life, failure is not an option. Failure will never be an option. It shouldn't be an option. I can't accept that. As I go to Fort Valley, I'm majoring in agricultural engineering. I want to minor in business. I have to want it for me first. I have to want it for me. I have to seek help. I can't depend on somebody to tell me. I have to seek it. So, as far as even with agriculture, my whole goal, because just like my brother and people told me, do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because somebody telling you to do it. Do it. I joined the church because I wanted to. I wanted for myself. And even with my major, I majored in agriculture simply because I want to help people. I like to help people. I love to help people because I know a lot of people that's not as blessed as me. I went to a Morehouse tour with my mentoring group, and they made us stand in front of somebody you never talked to, and you just have to tell them your life story. So we're good friends. My friend Larry, he told me, he said, "Yeah, man, I don't live with my mom and my dad. I got my grandma." And he said, "What about you?" I said, "I ain't got no story. I got everything I want. I got my mom and dad." It made me really realize that I'm lucky. I'm blessed because a lot of people don't have what I have. You know, a lot of people, just like you said, it takes a village to raise a child.
It sure does.
You know, this village raised me. So now that I'm going to college, I'm gonna keep working and I'm gonna beat the odds.
That's right.
There you go.
My biggest question, if somebody asks me, what's your purpose? Why do you do what you do? I didn't know what to say. I was like, what are you talking about? Purpose? What my purpose is. You know, but as I started to really realize, I took it as an insult. Like, what are you talking about? And he told me, he said, I'm telling you this because I want you to be what a lot of black men aren't. You know, I want you to work hard. I want you to be determined in anything you do. I look at even Reverend Pullen. Reverend Pullen is probably one of the best preachers ever. But in order for him to be the best, he has to be determined. He has to work hard at it. You can't just sit. You have to work hard. You have to study. You have to get the science of it. Work hard at it. And with what I'm doing, what I plan on doing in my life, I want to start a business. I want to own my own farm. I want to grow healthy products. Stuff like that. But in order for me to do that, I have to want it for me. So in closing, I would say, what's your purpose? Why do you do what you do?
Okay.
Thank you.